All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So funny enough, I'm actually recording a video as we speak that should be up later today, but we have some breaking Jets news that just came out like 20 seconds ago here. I am totally pumped up. It has been announced that Robert Saleh and the New York Jets are going to be one of the coaching staffs at the Senior Bowl. This is huge, okay, on multiple accounts here. Number one, the Jets are now getting a hands-on, and by the way, I know at face value it's like a week, just a week of practices, and then they're coaching in the game. But let me tell you, it goes so much farther than that. The Jets now have a prime opportunity to get a hands-on look coaching college prospects. For a team right now that has so many holes, we need help at wide receiver. We're going to need help at running back, offensive line, safety, outside linebacker, edge. Looking at the free agents on this football team, we're going to have some guys to replace. No doubt about it. And with the Jets having, 9 picks in this upcoming class, 4 within the first 38 picks, it is imperative that we nail this draft. We cannot have a repeat of 2020 where we have guys that are literally guys off the roster. James Morgan is not even here. He was a 4th round pick 2 years ago. What's happening with Jabari Zuniga? Okay, what's happening with La'Mical Perine? What's happening with Denzel Mims? That Mekhi Becton missed the entire season outside of that one game. The 2020 class right now has been it's been disappointing. It has been disappointing. Okay, the 2021 class, on the other hand, has not been. Michael Carter, AVT, Elijah Moore, a lot of really... By the way, Bryce Hall was actually in that 2020 class. I don't want to just skip over him. But the point is, Joe, this is one of the most important drafts as far as where the Jets are headed in the future. I know you can say that every year, really important draft, because the draft is really important at the end of the day, but this draft specifically, I mean, with the amount of draft assets, with the just the overall amount of draft capital, we have got to capitalize. We have to maximize these draft picks here. It's a must. If we don't, if we have a failing draft class, a lot of guys coming in just not panning out, they're not developing at good rates, it could spell trouble. It really, really could. Okay, this Jets team put a lot of emphasis on the younger players this season, opting to not sign veteran players, specifically at corner and whatnot. I mean, there was so much talk in the offseason about going after certain guys, but it looked like the Jets were going to stand pat with the guys that they currently had on their roster. So Jets are going to be at the Senior Bowl. The Detroit Lions are the other team. Dan Campbell. And I actually posted a video about this yesterday where we kind of talked about it. It was probably going to be the Jets and the Lions because, as we all know, it's the coaching staffs are decided by winning percentage. And the teams with the lowest winning percentage get the first crack at it. And with the Jaguars needing a head coach and, obviously David Culley's situation being up in the air, that really leaves teams like the Detroit Lions, who are picking second, and the New York Jets at spot number 4 here. So I'm pumped. I cannot wait for that week. Okay, there's going to be so much knowledge there. So many things that this staff can pull away to help benefit this team. Quick little side note, I actually went, one of the years I went was in 2019 when the 49ers were there with, and it's funny, I remember like watching Mike LaFleur doing like one-on-one drills with guys like Will Grier and whatnot. It was, It was cool, and like obviously, like, I had no idea that those guys were going to be, a part of the New York Jets, years in the future. But just a crazy experience, like just kind of thinking back on that. But anyway, Jets are coaching the Senior Bowl. I am totally amped. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. It is a big deal. Don't let anybody say it's not a big deal, because it is. Thanks so much, and as always, go Jets.